Morning all. How are we doing? Yes, I am back after a couple of weeks of having to just do stuff around the house. As is always the case, there's always something that needs doing, eh? But, yes. Today will be... Oh, one thing, I'm going to be turning this down. I always need to do this. Just remember to have this set up beforehand. Yes, we will be, if you've seen the stream title, we'll be doing some runs in Nimrods. So it's, how can I best describe this? It's a kind of a roguelite, or roguelite, I should say, Bullets Heaven. Gun crafting game. It'll make more sense when we get into it, but essentially you run around killing lots of enemies, and you get very different parts, or you can apply different parts to your gun as you level up, and it changes properties of the gun. So I've put a lot of time into the game already because it is extremely addictive. Even though it's early access, still a lot of stuff to go in there yet. But yeah, I've put 32 hours in so far, and I've still not unlocked everything. I've got a few bits left to find. Hopefully we'll be able to do it in this stream, but we'll see. Excuse me if I'm a little bit more sniffly. I'm dealing with a cold or something at the moment, so not entirely 100%, but we'll do what we can. So, main objectives today then. There's one gun barrel type I need to find. I have a vague idea of where it might be, but I'm not 100%. I need to try and get 2,000 explosions on the screen at any one time, which is going to take a bit of a longer effort. And try and build a gun to give to our drone that's good for resource farming. So we've got three main objectives to get to today. So while we're enjoying the Postal music, Postal 4 entrance theme, and that's wrestling title theme. Let's just get the game. Here we are. So just to show you the roadmap going into it. So I've unlocked this extra character called Buzz. It's basically just a bee and a man thing. We've got all this extra stuff to come. Now I'm not sure what the difference is between the stuff that's coloured and filled and everything versus the stuff that's partially done, or the stuff that's still just outline art. I'm guessing this means this is still kind of early concept stuff. This is stuff that's in development, and this is stuff that's close to being ready. Don't know. If the dev ever sees this, please do drop us a note and let me know. Let me know what's going on. I don't see them posting over much on Steam forums, but they do have a Discord open, as do many game devs seem to at the moment, which, I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest fan of devs running Discord servers away from, the platforms that they've got their games released on. I can understand it in that they've got, perhaps a slightly more singular point of access, but at the same time, it's extra stuff you're asking players to log into just try and find out what's going on with the game, when you've got like the Steam announcements and everything like that. It's a personal thing. It's a personal irritation. It's different strokes for different folks. So yes, this is our player character. We've got a choice of 3. So this is Grim. who's got 2 active abilities. You can have Adrenaline Rush, which is just like a sprint, and then Frenzy, which is, if you've played Borderlands 2, it's like gun zerking. I think I need to level this one up a bit more actually, so we'll stick with Adrenaline Rush. You've got Vixen, who's got a dodge roll and a Molotov. It's her, let's call it action skill. And then Buzz, who I've unlocked as the flight for 10 seconds or shooting honey, which I've found is not that useful. Like the Molotov for Vixen isn't that useful. Grim's generally a bit more useful. Like his Adrenaline Rush helps you get around the map, and then the Frenzy is obviously better for just raw damage output. But you can find around the map different genes which can all be upgraded. Ooh, no. Very nice, there we go. Each costing an increasing number of resources. Quite a lot of resources actually, so I need to farm a lot of honeycomb. And then this machine here, you can go in and apply all the extra stuff, all these genes you've unlocked. So I've got a lot of, I believe that's, yeah, I've got fire rate, reload speed, health regen, bullet spread reduction, so it's generally more accurate, and then resource drop. So we jump out here. This is just the robot where you can buy additional copies of the genes, so you can. So if you wanted to, for example, you could just stack a load of the same kind of genes and fill out your action skill that way. Over here is a fun little piece. So this is our drone, this little fella here, and this is a gun that I made in a previous run that you can give to the drone, and the drone will use it and will level up the gun exactly the same way you did when you first created the gun. It's a nice little idea. It's quite a clever way of doing it. This is where you unlock. You can get additional. Call them routines for the drone. A lot of them are tied to certain missions or achievements. So for example here, survive 10 hits from the Split Serpent mini boss in a single run. So am I feeling gutsy enough to try that? I don't know, we'll see. Level 16 a single run, that one's, I want to try and get level 60, but it needs a lot of XP stacking. It's a bit of a pain to get to. Survive 25 hits from chargers in this single run, so there is that. And then this is where you can assign the drone's behaviour. So, do I want him nearest the drone? No, I'm going to put you on the enemy that's got the most health. Let's try that. Yeah, we'll go with this. So he's going to be, in terms of movement, the drone's going to be right by our side. It's going to go after the fire at the enemies with the most experience points per maximum health. Yeah, maximum health points. And then we'll get another 25% of its health regeneration value, which will be based off the gun that we've given it beforehand. And we'll get a little bit of protection from projectiles, potentially. We'll see. But, onto the main crux of the matter. Oh, it's a magazine I have to find. Okay. So, if I go to the Gunporium here, You start off with just the pistol and the I think it's pistol, shotgun, assault rifle and SMG, and then you unlock the rest either through finding them in the map or through hitting particular achievements. So this weapon is the 2000 explosions on screen number, and then for each of these guns you can apply all these different kinds of movements. You can only apply one of each, but they all change the gun in dramatically different ways. So for example, this one you get a lot of fire rate and potentially, well, it's not necessarily infinite ammo, it's just that reloading becomes instantaneous with this, which is a really useful, near almost essential mod for most guns. I've not found much of a purpose for these, so I think if the dev, again, if he does see this, I hope a lot of these are going to be reworked in the future, because some of them are just not fun to use. This is a new unlock. In fact, I think I unlocked this morning when I was having breakfast and waiting for thoughts to arrive. But as you can see, yeah, there is a lot, and then it's just this one, which I think is part of the Cryo magazine. Yeah, it's part of the Cryo magazine line. It's the evolution of the Freeze Cloud magazine. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but I had an idea. So we'll try that. The Vampiric magazine, I find, is just not that good, to be honest, because it you deal damage, but it costs you life, and that's just not a fun mechanic to work with, especially because you're swarmed by enemies constantly. I'll show you what I mean now. But we'll make do. We'll see what we can do. So you get a lot of spawn points. You start off with the Chaos Grove, and then you unlock more as you enable drop points. Sorry, getting a little bit raspy already. So I think just for the purpose of starting testing stuff out, actually no, we need to go. Where is it? I want to be. I think it's over here. Is it over here? No, there's another spawn point. This one, the mech scrapyard. So all the areas have a certain degree of difficulty. If I zoom out, the map is absolutely enormous, and most of this, well, no, all of it, you have to go out and find yourself. Like this is the Chaos Grove at the start. You have to walk all the way over there. Each of these places unlock the drop pod points, and find all the attachments and so forth as you go. But we'll start with the mech scrapyard. So we're going to start down here. So we're going to start in hard mode straight away. Yay! But here's what are we going to start with? I mean, the assault rifle is extremely reliable, as is the revolver. Sorry, the pistol. You know, let's go with the pistol. Let's see how we do. So I think we're going to try. I'll go for basically every mod I've not tried before. So it's going to, I've not got the most out of before. So it's going to be like the Vampiric magazine and stuff. So as you can see, as we level up, we get these drop pods. You start with basic ones to begin with, but as you go, as you find other augments and stuff around the map and other drop pod types you can unlock, which are also dev. Everything all the feedback I've been giving so far and will continue to give, intended to be constructive, right? I don't mean this negatively. The drop pods unlocking system needs some attention because it's a slog. It's not fun to work with, but that's just me. Other people might enjoy it. So we're going to banish the jet stock. What's the capacitance stock do for us? So I'm not the biggest fan of the hypercharge stock. Probably not going to use the not going to use the capacitor stock. So we'll go with the lightweight grip for a little bit of passive XP gain when we reload. Here we go, blood magazine. So we'll take that. And the next one is going to drop it straight on my head, so that's fun. We don't want the flamethrower. Do we want scope sights? No, I kind of want to get the ammo rack. What's on my home mineral enemies? No, let's go with the scope sight. Let's go with this. So, humanistic magazine. So this is rough. But we'll see how we go. It gives us a movement speed boost, at least while our health is over 45%, so that's nice. So it's just a matter. It then becomes a matter of just trying to get your health regen up as fast as possible. And some element of damage mitigation, so you're not just constantly being killed by enemies. I say constantly, it's one. You only get one life per run. Now, do I want the Hell Spitter barrel and the evolution into the Bullet Hell barrel, which is brilliant fun, by the way. Or do we want Raging Hellfire? No, I'm going to go for something different. Have I done the wheel launcher before? I don't think I have. But we'll go with the Vampiric magazine for now. I think if this magazine was intended to be focused on like health regen, I think that the health gain per kill should be higher, more than just like one. It should be like 1.5, 2, so enough to make it actually worth talking about. So over here, mag size, resource bonus. We'll go for reload speed because we want to try and be firing as much as possible. Is there a bit over here I've not explored? So you've got the fog of war hiding stuff as you'd expect. No, I've found everything here. Oh, this was bad. Helix barrel. No, let's do the Helix barrel. This could be fun. This barrel and the... Which one is it? I forget which one, but there's another barrel. I think it might be the double, the twin barrel we were looking at just now. Absolutely rip through enemies. It's quite good, especially if you put it on something like the SMG or the assault rifle. I've not tried it on, say, the shotgun or anything like that yet. Those towers are pain in the backside as well. See if we can take it down, because if we do take it down, then we get a little bit of, I say a little, we get an orb we pick up and it acts as like a vacuum for all the experience drops on the map. It's these little orbs that are dropping around everywhere. Don't die. No, this. Oh, bugger. Okay. So that run didn't quite go to plan, but it's okay. So we'll sell that straight away because that was not a good start. Scrapyard, get back there. Maybe we try the SMG. We'll see what we can do with the SMG. Might have some better luck. I've had to turn the volume down quite low on games when I play them. I don't know why. It's just like, I guess I've got slightly sensitive ears or something. Don't know why I said it like that. So do let me know if you can't hear anything. Right, so we're going to banish some stuff. Or do we? I've not tried the weighted stock before, so maybe this might be an option. And there's also the brass knuckle grip, which I've also not tried. Let's see. Let's try a melee build. So I'm thinking if we go brass knuckle grip, the weighted stock, we'll go for the sucker grip, because I'm thinking if we combine this with the things like the vampire magazine and so forth, we can build up something of a high collection. Basically, it's going to be working around health loss. So yeah, let's try this. Let's try this out. So weighted stock. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you because we want to go for the bayonet later. So I'll take that. Let's see. Bullet speed, move speed. Now we want forge frame because that gives us some armor. So armor is basically just a flat point of damage reduction. So we've got one armor, so that means it will take 1 point of damage off an enemy's attack. It's quite good, especially if you can get something where it stacks. Bullet damage, max health. That'll do. Because we are going to be wanting to stack health regen to a degree as well. There we go. Bullet mag. I'm going to try and go for the... If I can get it in the ammo rack, an aim for the infinite ammo magazine. But unless another module comes up which synergizes with what I'm aiming for with this build. But we'll see. See how it goes. Let's see. Special power, resource, bullet speed, move speed, crit bonus, knock back. Let's go with that one. So the helix with the plus means that's a trait that this particular character synergizes well with. Each character has 2 that they synergize well with and 2 that they don't. That just means they get a reduced bonus rather than they get a negative or no bonus. So it's fairer, let's say. Gyroscopic harness. Every points of max health will increase bullet damage. This could work. If we go for Titan's harness. Yeah, we'll try that. So we're doing health and armor stacking, which is fine. Means we might be able to just outlast some enemies just from well, sheer stubbornness, really. Let's see, relay speed and resource, special power and resource bonus, bullet damage and max health. We'll take the reload speed more than anything. Like I say, you want to try and be shooting as much as possible. Ooh, landmines. Crit bonus and knockback of bullet health, damage and health, I think. Going. Oh no, I am going the right way. We just need to go up, and then we need to. I just need to check all around here. Oh, it's snug around here, eh? Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're going to be trying to stack health as much as we can as well. So I'm on the right track. Yep, there we go. Ducky Charm? No, I'm looking for the heart one. What barrel? The accretion barrel's quite fun. Have I tried Lightning Lords? I've not actually, and this gives us armor. Alright, we'll go with this barrel. Drop I thought might be here is not here, but that's okay. These big eye things, I think they're called Golomites or Glomites or something like that, they're too much to deal with. There's just too many of them. Let's see, what have we got? Yeah, bullet damage and max health. So, come on. But yeah, do you see what I mean about getting just swarmed constantly? There's not a second to actually think for yourself. All right, so let's see. So this gives us 30% penetration, 60% bullet count, max health, health regen, bullet damage, armor. We're going to get armor off the gun barrel and the stock. So go with Blood and Thunder, I think is the optimal call here. Health regen. Oh, nice. The turret is taking care of any surrounding enemies. How useful. Now then. Yes, that's what we want. The heart charm. We'll take that. So the magazine, no, the tech add-on or magazine upgrade, whichever one it was, I forget, is not here. So I think I need to go south in this area now. This isn't the right way. In fact, I appear to have gotten myself stuck.
A raid? Glorious.
Ah, Chris, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Hope you're all hope you're well. What were you up to? Just playing some Nimrods and trying to track down the last magazine upgrade. In fact, let me just, while we're on this screen, let me give you a shout out if I've got the command. Ah, nice, nice. How did you get on with Battlefield? I've never played any of them, to be honest, but it's fascinating, fascinating game. But yeah, hopefully it went well. Yes, if you need to take care of anything after you're a streamer and rest up and so forth, do feel free. I'll try and look after your community as best I can. That's good. Was it the 6 that's had the? Because I know there was a Battlefield somewhat recently that had quite a lot of issues, but I don't know if it was 6 or one of the other ones. Let's see. Bullet damage, armor move, speed, bullet damage. Is that... Oh, 2042. That's the one in space with, what's his name from Game of Thrones in it as well, isn't it? But yeah, AAA games being full of releases is well, you've played more than me. I've played precisely none of them. So, but yeah, AAA games being coming out with a lot of issues is something I could complain about mightily. Angry old man shouts at clouds kind of deal. Are we going the right way? Yes, it might be around here. Bullet damage. Well, I'm good. It's good. I'm glad you yeah, I'm glad you found a title to really get stuck into. Like, I've kind of found it with Nimrods, to be honest. I've been moderately obsessed with playing it of late. Not quite to the point where it's interrupted day-to-day life, because you know we've all got jobs to do and bills to pay and so forth. But I've seen people playing it, but I've not. My PC is it is potato, but Wukong is on my list of games to get once I've actually got the power to play it. It looks really good fun. Oops. Picked that up a bit too early. Is it? Yes, this is the one we need. Yes. And the thing I was hoping was here is not here. God damn it. I don't know where it is then. And there's a lot of enemies here, and it's getting a little bit uncomfortable. It's all a little bit too close for quarters. Well, congratulations! I can't remember the last... I think the last game I 100% completed was... Fist of the North Star Ken's... Was it Ken's Rage 1 or 2? Might have been 2. On the Xbox 360. I love that game. I really wish Camco would bring it over to PC, but I asked them and they said they wouldn't because they hate money, I guess. Mind you, it's all but abandonware at this point, so I'm sure there's ways and means people could yo-ho-ho it in a bottle of rum, if you get my meaning. But we don't endorse crime or theft here. We're all completely legal, law-abiding citizens. And we also really enjoy paying our taxes, don't we? Yeah, that's what. Oh, Silverheart Charm. Is it? It might not be. Ah, well, it don't matter. Ah, that's this big Carl. If we kill as many of these as possible, that reduces the amount of health he has when they all... Ah, nuts. Ah! It was going almost acceptably well. Oh, well, completed the mission at least. I got to be... I'm almost done, completed, to be honest, far from going after achievements and stuff. I've still got to find this one magazine type that I don't know where it is. So, where's the map? Map. What did I bring it up before? Oh, that's it. So the map is this big. So yeah, you've there's a lot of you be prepared for a lot of walking. If you're starting out, also you've got the Chaos Graves starting PCR. This kind of area here is good for like early level resource farming, and then these bits are if you fancy kicking yourself in the nuts. Yeah, 70's good. 70's good because it is a lot. It is a hell of a grind. I will say that much. Actually, how many resources have we got? Have we got enough to upgrade anything? Probably not yet. We've got nowhere near enough. So I wonder if we can go for the 2000s explosions. So we'll spawn in the Waxwood border. Oh, Buzz is a fun fight. Because all you got to do, if you're starting off, say around here, or even if you can get to, where is it? Yeah, there's a drop pod here. just run down into here. You have to break through some walls, but this, as long as you get to this bit before 10 minutes, you get to fight him, and he's got 5 iterations you have to beat, because the first 4 are like pistol, shotgun, SMG, and pulse carbine, I think it is, and then you get Buzz Prime, and then you can, which if you beat Buzz Prime, you unlock an extra gun as well. But yeah, just generally it's a fun fight. Ah, sweet! You're already halfway there then. Happy days. How have I got Buzz configured actually? I wonder if I should use him just for a change of pace. A lot of health, not enough health regen. I might swap that and reload, and what's this? Crit chance and resource. Yeah, okay. So this is my resource collection. So we'll go with Buzz then. Need to build a better gun for the drone actually. Let's run the Whackwood border. Actually, we'll go with the bee gun. I want to see if I can do something silly with the bee gun. So the trick with the bee gun is that each of the bees it shoots hits multiple times, and if you get the fragmentation, what's it called? Clip. The flamethrower is really good, isn't it? It's amazing fun. Oh, don't use containment filled with it. Let's go for this actually. Let's go for the bees with the. We'll go for the umbral scope, because so depending on the distance the bee travels, which should be quite a lot, we should be getting a lot of crit bonus damage.
In theory.
I like guncraft in games and stuff like that. There's not enough of them, I find. Let's see. Impacting ammo. I suppose if we're aiming. No, I don't think we want to do that. Do you want to try go for the... Oh, the Hellfire Barrel. I love the Hellfire Barrel. That, and if you get the Infinite Ammo magazine as well. It's beautiful. We'll try and make the Blood magazine go again, even though it needs some serious rework. Yep, it's fire and dodge. No, this and the run just now is the first I've tried to really get any kind of use out of it, and well, you saw how quickly I got stomped. But I mentioned just before you rated in, actually, I think the magazine could work if the level 2 health loss was a lot less, or it just gave you a much better health regen. Oh, bullet speed, that's what we need. But since this game is so early access, we'll have to wait and see what the devs got in mind for it. Yeah, it's just like not. Well, I'm looking in a minute. Let's try this. Is this? Yeah, okay, so if I fly over here, this will take us into the bottom route into where you can find Buzz. Yeah, it's the unique skill for this character is that you can fly over those short gaps and some of the wall barriers. Yeah, we'll give him max bonus. So once it recharges, we'll try and do a bit of a wall skip if possible. I wish these bees did more damage. This is painfully slow. So maybe we'll try and get the weighted stock again on this, and maybe we'll go for the Hellfire Barrel. I don't know. What's the stock give us? No. Oh, the Heart Charm. Yes, we want that because we want to go for the Black Heart Charm. We're going to need as much health regen as we can get. So can we skip over this? No, slightly too tall. Nuts. For some reason, going down the fast way is adding in a sense of urgency to this game that isn't currently present. Right, let's see. Do you want bullet count or reload speed? More bees is more better. Dingle. Strange names for these bosses, like this Dingleberry. Alright then. Couldn't have chosen something a bit more threatening, perhaps. Right. What's the one? Not this one. We'll go for Blood and Thunder, just because it gives us 60% more bullet count, but the max health and the health regen is do-do-do-y. Hit bonus, rate of fire, motion range, airborne. Oh, we'll go power and prestige actually. We'll go power and prestige. Then we'll do relay speed and healing burn off. Oh yeah. I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah. Well, sleep well, mate. Thank you for reading in. Good to see you. And yeah, I'll look after your community while you rest. Take it easy, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, damage max health. Try and make these bees at least somewhat useful. I'll aim for the accretion barrel. Let's get the barrel going. Not long to go until I think it's going to be. I guess it would be Buzz Prime that spawns again, or they'll go back to normal Buzz. I don't know. Let's see. Reload speed, bullet size, collection range, effects. I think slipshot's our best choice, really. Let's see. Bullet speed, move speed. What's our move speed at the moment? 1.61. Oh no, it's 161 with the upgrade. Bullet count, bullet spread we're not really worried about. I suppose speed means. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Right, let's see. Max special power, max health and armor. Crit bonus, fire rates. Yeah, let's do Blood and Thunder for now. There we go. Let's see. Do we want more enemies? Not really. We'll go with damage and health. That's back to Buzz normal. Fair enough. He's got an SMG with exploding ammo. So, oh, that's a lot of bees. That is a lot of bees. We'll just have to try and persevere. Really wish I had a bayonet right about now. Is this the one? Yes, it is. Getting a bit, again, far too close for comfort. Crit bonus. Okay, a bit more crit bonus, a bit more damage out of them. It's over here. Bullet speed, move speed, bullet size, collection range. Okay, bullet speed, move speed. tar very much. Right then, bullet damage, penetration, move speed, dodge, damage, penetration, health, regen. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the honey-flavoured combat stims. Sounds kind of nice, actually, in a strange way. Now we'll take the hemolytic. And now we can watch it and our health regen just constantly fight. Bullet count, health regen. Thank you. Let's see. Rate of fire, lifetime. Yes, absolutely. Scales. It's a shame we didn't get the bullet size based on travel from Dingleberry earlier, because that would have paired very nicely with the Umbral Scope, but what can you do? Let's see. Push crit chance to 100%. Groovy. So, let's see. What have I got left to find down here? Not much, I suspect. Damage and health. Ah, bayonet. Right, all slots filled, I think. Not really fussed about bullet spread. Let's go for this. shot? Yes. Yeah, we're really speeding quite famous. Down to max health. If there's anything to discover here, probably not, but let's see. Persuasive barrel. I think this playlist is quite short. I should probably put another playlist on in a minute. Marvellous. Let's see. Damage, max off move speed, damage, mag size. Just go for damage. Is there anything hidden here? I suspect not, again. Bugger. Oh well. 30. That'll do. I'm absolutely concerned if I give this the bee gun to my drone, will this then knacker future? I get the thing in mind. Electro. No, it's more damage, more health. This gun's actually chewing up the bosses. What's going on? What have we got? Rate of fire, bullet count, movement speed. I think we're in glory and victory. Yeah, we keep focusing on damage and health. nice. Achievement unlock. Ooh, I don't think it unlocks anything in particular apart from just some extra cash, but I'll take it nonetheless. This. And get that locked in. Perfect. Good. Yeah, sick outlaws rifling. Electric resources isn't going to get exactly going to go to waste. This is ridiculous. I have a ring of bees around me. Yeah, let's go for that. So we get 2 rings of bees. Yeah, we'll go with that. What was killing me just then? Well, this isn't going to end well. Yep, there we go. Oh, what a pain. Still, we mostly proved the theory. That the Vampire magazine is bloody awful in its current iteration. Boy. let's see. What should we go for next? Flame projector, plasma spiral, which I've not been able to get to work properly, quite how I hope yet. The carbine and the AK. Oh, in fact, all the guns. Let's go with the AK because that's a moderately smaller number to get. In fact, let's switch to green. Let's get this edited. What have we got? That, and okay, and then we'll do 6 of these. There. So yeah, a lot of reload speed, much less bullet spread, decent enough bullet speed. Yeah, that'll work. Because you spend 10 minutes in the maze, don't we? So we'll go this one, and we'll go. Get the thing, I've not really done anything with the magic nodule, nor do I want to. Size. No, focus on damage first to get that boosted. Banish, banish turrets. You know what, let's try this. Let's try this barrel. damage. That'll do. Induction coil. Cryomag's goods. I think the sporting mag is better. Turns our AK into something kind of like a shrapnel flat cannon kind of thing. Kind of. Oops. What do we want? Raise of fire and dodge. Yes. Use the lightweight stock because it's reliable. Have I not found this before? Not that it's particularly worth anything. Right, let's see. sacrifice damage, although the bullet count is nice. Oh dear. Stretch. Crit chance, XP rate. You know what, why not? Let's go for this. That's a bayonet. Let's see. Crit bonus, knockback, bullet size, range. Yeah, we'll go with the forged frame because it gives armor. It's the main thing we're worried about. Ooh, got on again. Although we are trying to stay in the maze for as long as possible, so technically isn't a one way per se. Oh, I've gone the wrong way again. Because I went straight when I should have gone right. Or left. Perspective. No. I still have no idea where this epoxy magazine could be. Right. Yeah, stick with damage and health. south for a bit. Right, bonus, red fire, vision, airdrop. Oh yeah, we're going Fame of Fortune, isn't it? That's right. There you go, ammo rack, very nice. Right. Where's fire? Yeah, I suppose we need to start pushing that a little bit. Yay. Keep pushing damage. Let's say this. Slightly larger bullets. Because why not, eh? I think is it? Yes. Yeah, got a picture ethical thing. Do we want to start? Yeah, let's start pushing enemy drop enemy spawn rates a little bit. Uh, 6.4. Well, that's better than kicking the teeth, I suppose. Go with a battering grip. Oh, keep going with crit bounce. I want to save the reroll in case we get a bit stuffed over later. Not that we should do, but yeah, it pays to be prepared. Hurrah! That's what I want. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, what have we got? Yeah, it's got my fame and fortune again. Yeah, push that up a bit so you get more use for a quite substantial crit bonus. And worth. Yeah. Let's see what this is like. I was promised chaos. This is not particularly chaotic. Just seems like a shotgun. Yeah, it's fine.
It's effective.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Let's see. Well, that's all maxed out. 100% crit rate, can't go wrong. There. Try and push Race of Fire as high as we can next. Didn't last long at all. Right, we've got Race of Fire and move speed resource. Let's go with this. Isn't exactly a resource farm build, but we might as well add some element of it to it. Start getting more enemies. More enemies, more XP. So there's a theory at least. Let's do this. Excuse me. Yeah, just keep pushing Race of Fire, I think. Most stuff is dying before it can get much time on screen. I love it. So that final update. Whoops. No, on the Mage's Charm, so that one. Yep, Kenny's notches. Who knows, maybe these enemies will actually start posing a challenge now. Considering how much I was struggling before, this is much welcome change of pace. I guess we find out how quickly my drone is killing enemies, eh? God almighty. Do that. Bump stack. Just want to hit level 60 before he take down Malfor, and then we can cross that little achievement off. God, we're so close. Now, where were we? Oh yes, murder. I wonder, what's this worth? Oh, I'm going to sell this gun. Let's see, what have we got? Vacuum attachment. Okie dokie. Give him that. Let's see, what are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing? Cool. Okie dokie. Well, I think we've made a modicum of success, modicum of progress. I didn't find everything I was hoping for, but we did at least hit a couple of achievements, which is nice. So let's. So I'm just gonna. 1 second. That'll do for a minute. Right, shall we find someone to raid? Let's find someone to raid. We'll refresh that. So let's try. Someone. Usually. Try if she's. Well, she's now 45 into a stream, but we could see if Clauvio we could raid into Clauvio. She's playing something called Lovish. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. And I will hopefully see you next week. Same kind of time, maybe? We'll find out. Anyway, take it steady, everyone. I'll see you again.